All right, welcome anybody that shows up. So tonight we are going to be enjoying the brand new BMW M2. We're going to be doing some Lime Rock testing because in about an hour we are going to be doing a fun run with my team, um, Old Guys Racing League, so OGRL, and yeah, we're going to see how this thing holds up. Um, as you know, I really enjoy racing the GR86. So this is supposed to be an in between the Mazda MX-5 and the Toyota GR86. I did a little quick test at Alton Park, and it's I feel like it's pretty quick. So I didn't do a full test run to see where it got time wise where I am with the GR86, but I'm excited to test it out here and see what I can do with it. So we did the Grand Prix layout. I'm not sure what exact layout we will be doing with the with the league race, but let's have some fun on the track, see how it goes. I know the big hitting point is the brakes. They are very loud, so you're just gonna have to bear with that one. But hey, we're gonna have some fun. So enjoy. I do need to set up my little chat thing in stream, but I'll do that in a little bit. When I take a quick break before our race. So if you shoot me a message, um, on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, um, after I get done a little bit of testing, I'll jump off the VR and see what I can write. Um, yeah. So let's get into it. All right, so let's check out the garage options. Um, so we have a couple baseline setups for this. We have the wet, the endurance fixed, and the ringmaster. So I'm gonna go to fix because I feel like it'll be a little bit better of a setup. So fixed setup, it runs about 26 psi for the tires. ARB settings, I always like a stiff setting. So the DCS, directional stability control. So I'm guessing that's a very similar to traction control from what I've been seeing the other streamers been posting. The throttle setting, which I think is actually nice. You have the dry and the wet. Yep, you can do full adjustments and all the spring rates and everything. Obviously, we'll probably get into that a little bit further later on. So I I'm a little cautious on the oversteer because I heard it's really twitchy. Um, so the wing settings, obviously, it goes from a -4, the least amount of downforce, to a -1.5 for the most. And what it says in here, the higher wing angle means more total downforce, blah blah blah, more grip, aerodynamics, shit. As well as more drag, less angle, less total downforce with aero balance shift towards oversteer, yet, as well as less drag. So, for newcomers, the less downforce means the more easier it is for the rear to go out on you, and vice versa. So, these are the technical notes from iRacing. It's pretty much standard as on most of them. So, all right, let's have some fun. All right, so real quick, we'll go out of the car. Let me see. Let me get into the pit. It's not going to show me. Whatever. So my livery is getting designed as we speak by Mr. Kenny Bourgeois with KB Designs. So definitely shout out to him. I know he's been busy. He's got a lot of orders, especially for the supercars. So if you are looking to have one of the new Mustang or Camaro supercars, and you're looking for a great designer, KB Designs, so Kenny Bourgeois, it's spelt pretty interesting. So it's French. So he does a lot of trading paints. He has his own Discord. So if you're interested in that, please hit me up and I will send you the links to his trading paint and his Discord. And just let him know that Curtis reached out to you. And he'll definitely take good care of you. He does amazing work. So the one I picked up just now is one off of Trading Paints, and I try to be a little bit different. So this is a California Highway Patrol livery, just for some shits and giggles for tonight's race. So, but no further ado, let's get on the track and see how she runs.
Limiter engaged.
Oops, I have a black flag there. Leaving the pits unsafe. So as you can hear, the brakes, they're a little loud. And I'm not even going that fast. iRacing also did update the graphics a little bit. And they're definitely, it's a lot noticeable. Which I do like. It's not as bright whites, so you can see there's a lot more detail on the track than there was before. What we'll do too is mess with the new dirt and everything that you can put on the tracks. I ended up messing around with that whole park a little bit, and it's pretty interesting. So let's see if I can do it right here. No, not much dirt. There's not sand around here either, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. Let's see. I know everyone's been kind of doing donuts. Let's see, is there any dirt? Alright, you see my marks. I'm not really seeing much dirt or grass. I know they said sand. Let's see if we can get over here. I know they said sand and mud are gonna be one of the big things. All right. So I'm not seeing much right now. I know a lot of the streamers that post this stuff up, but as I can see, my mirror is that where I came out of in the dirt, off the dirt into the road. There's a lot of dirt dust coming up, so that will tell me that there is dirt out there. So see in my mirror. So there is dirt out there, which also from what I've been told is that it will definitely make the car a little bit more squirmy. So you gotta be really careful looking on the road more now, see what people will bring up, as you will definitely lose traction. Oh yeah, she gets loose. So let's try to get these tires hortoned up a little bit more. Has 6 gears. definitely wants to get loose, that's for sure. So, what iRacing did with the BMW M2 is it is a free car. It will be a part of the rookie classes. It should have its own individual race, like how the MX-5 does and how the GR86 Cup does. And I'm wondering and hoping that they get rid of the BMW GT4 out of the production car series and bring this into the production car series, just to make it a little bit
time the quickest lap, 1 minute 2.9.
easier, because the GT4s, it's just not as fun with those guys sometimes, because they just get too aggressive, thinking that because they're driving a BMW GT4 that they're better and they're more entitled to the track. They don't really follow much of the racing etiquette like you're supposed to. Obviously, slower cars should, give them the advantage, but there are certain times when you're battling other people, for position, and they just still think they're entitled. And it's just not fun, because it can ruin your race, especially when you're trying to race for position. So I'm hoping that they take the BMW GT4s and they bring the M2s into it. I think that'd be more fun.
You timed the best lap, 1 minute 1.8.
So I am definitely not a fast driver, especially with our team. They're a lot faster guys than I am on the Old Guys Racing League. So I'm really curious to see how they do tonight with this car. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are all running it right now. Try to go a little faster this time.
Impressive. You timed the best lap time, 1 minute 1.2. That sector was green. Fastest previous sector. Sector fastest.
So one thing I noticed with the shift lights, so watch on the dash. Normally,
we got sufficient fuel data now. Sector was
in
great.
other cars, it'll
well done.
blink
We
or
set
turn
the best
white.
lap time, 60.1.
So if that's something that you're expecting when you're using the actual iRacing dash from the BMW console, don't expect it to flash or anything like that. So if you're looking for your brake limiter indicator, yeah, they don't have one. Oh, there we go. So hitting that little sausage curve down there definitely threw me off.
23 seconds is lower than your best lap. Sector was the new fastest. Previous sector fastest.
Oh, that's an off track. Gotta slow down there a little bit.
Nice. You timed the best lap. 59.4.
Right, so I was gonna try to do that in second, but obviously second's way too high of a gear ratio. It takes me right out of it. .3
gallons on last lap. Last sector was best.
Oh, sorry about my dogs. But that's who we are. Blue Angel Kennels. Well, I have a lot of them. So as you watch the streams more and more, you'll see all my dogs as they usually lay around my rig. They'll come up and say hi, nudge me, tell me they want some pets. So if you love dogs, this is the stream to watch.
Last sector was fastest.
So I will say I'm not a fan of the brakes.
Auto
Even after
25.2.
running a few laps, I still feel a little bit squishy. Like I wish they were a little bit more responsive. Alright, so I need to take that corner in fourth. try a stop.
10 laps completed in this stint.
Oh, here we go. So I do definitely feel the track difference when I go out in the dirt and come back on. It does take a little bit for the dirt to come off the tire. Not long, but obviously with the slower you're going, the longer it's going to stay on there because it's not able to get flung off of your speed.
On last lap.
So we'll do one more lap after this.
Quickest last sector.
See if I can improve my time a little bit more, and then we'll see what it's like outside the car.
One second slower than your fastest.
Oh, this lap is definitely not going to be any better.
Previous sector optimal.
So I'm going to change the ARB because I'm getting a lot. See, it's weird. Like, I feel like I'm getting a lot of oversteer at certain points, and then I'm getting a lot of understeer in others. Now, maybe I'm
Sector
just being
quickest.
too gentle. Nope, that's gonna be the wall. Ooh. Alright, let's go into the pits.
20 seconds. So,
We will take
Alright.
gas and clear screen.
I lost the bumper.
you must pit for repairs.
Well, I know that. That's where I'm going.
17 seconds.
Pit limiter engaged.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Repairing optional parts. 1 minute 15 seconds left.
Alright.
Started repairs. 6 minutes left.
Put you. Why did you change? Okay, so we're gonna do Place the tires. Hold suckers on there. And let's watch a little bit of the. So, if the repeat looks really bad because it's through my VR. But it's cool though because I can do this. That is the one fun thing about the VR is that I can literally like turn my head once the camera stops moving. Yo, could you imagine if this was really like a California Highway Patrol car? Dude, that'd be so much fun. You see how it gets loose? Alright, let's have a little bit of fun here. We're gonna request a new car.
Optional repairs done. Repairs done.
Alright.
Pit limiters turned on.
I'm gonna give you a little preview of inside and around the car. So let's get this straight up a little bit. So, again, this is the cool part about a VR. You can look all around. So, it's actually really cool because on the scan right here against the window, it looks like you can see the glove of a driver that was in the car when they scanned it or something. But yeah, so let's turn around. OMP seat. All the cool ducting. Carbon fiber top. That's actually really cool. But you can see the carbon fiber ceiling and roof. Oh. The other bad thing about the VR is that you can't see anything. So it's got a cool button box inside my VR. I have it covered up with my pit box. So all my overlays that you see on the screen are completely different than what I'm seeing inside my VR. So who is this? Usually I can tell by the ears. This is Lilo. Is this Lilo? Oh, it's Jasmine. Hi, baby. Good girl. Alright, so yeah, these are my dogs. Which one? So this is Lilo. Hi, baby. And then this is Jasmine. We got Angel down here. In the back, over there, sleeping by the gate. That's Storm. She's out cold. Ugh. Get these toys. Oh, and here comes Mr. Wally. What's up, Wally? Buddy. So this is my girlfriend, Lilo. Right? Wally. Oh, there's Storm. Hi, Stormy Storm. Hi, Storm. It's harder to see, but you see all the dogs coming in. Hi. Hello. Here's Eva. Down, Wiley. All right, Lilo, give someone else some. And there's Rip. So, I really need to get like a camera with a gimbal so I can show all the dogs as they're all the way around. Isn't that right? Good girl. All right. Well, what time is it? So we got 20 more minutes until our league race starts. So I had a new subscriber or something. Unfortunately, I couldn't see that in my headset. So probably what I'll do, I'll take a little break. I'll grab a drink. I'll add my little chat box to inside of my VR overlay. So if anybody writes me or get any cool notifications, I can actually see them. So isn't that right, Angel? Yes. Wow. Okay. So I will be back in a few minutes. All right, so I'm back. So as you can see, even with doing quite a few laps, the brakes are still pretty loud. Um, but I don't know. I never drove one in real life, so I don't know if the brakes are pretty much on point like they're supposed to be. They feel a little squishy even after a while. Um, but it's easy to get used to. Uh, let's see. Since I'm in here, let's maybe see if we can mess with the brakes a little bit. I hate how sometimes the overlays, like the in-game UI, moves. Like, even when you don't adjust it, it just moves on you. I'm not a fan of that. It's did that to me a couple times. I'll be in a session, have everything set up the way I want it, and then it's completely different. Not a fan of how it just randomly does that. But that's a minor thing. So for anyone else that uses virtual mirrors, do you have a certain spot that you like to put it inside your car? For me, I like to have it at the very top edge of the windshield or the sun visor. In the former cars, obviously we don't have that, so I like it a little lower as it acts as a sun visor, but it's easier for me to see what's going on behind me. Obviously that's not real life because they don't have an overhead mirror. I get it. I don't use the back mirror because, as you can see, it's way over there. So not a fan of how that's set up. But hey, because there's so behind this virtual mirror, I'll move it real quick, is a big black styrofoam piece. So I guess people are prone to hitting their head there. That's why they have it there instead of the mirror. But so for me, I just put my virtual mirror right there. And yeah, I can not have to deal with it and not see it. And I'm perfectly fine. Where I want that. I'll put that right there. So if you notice, I put this in front of the dash. A lot of times, because I have my other overlays running, I don't really utilize this as much. Where did it go? Okay. So I don't really utilize it as much. Only time I do is if I'm doing my fueling, which I have an auto fuel through my my Dre crew chief, and then I have my fast repairs pretty much set to off, and I only turn it on if I get in a wreck or whatever. Same with my tires. Normally I don't need to replace them. And whenever I do, it'll be during endurance races when I'll have my other teammates in there as my engineer, and they'll do all those for me. But yeah, so that's that. Let's get out of here real quick and see in the garage. Are there any brake setups?
Overriding fuel.
I am not seeing. So front ARB is stiff. The B is not as stiff. All right, let me really. I'll soften it up to see if I can get a more front rotation. All right, but I need to see what's going on our race today. See if they have any updated information. Just waiting for the hosted stuff. So, yeah, right now we're just waiting for our team to set up the hosted run. He said last he'll tag when it's posted. Will be right after. They're doing a late model run right now. Let's see, it's somewhere else. So we're just gonna wait for the new information to come out so we can start doing this hosted run. So one thing you'll notice about me compared to all the other like real streamers, and I say real streamers because they do the full setup. They have lights, cameras. I mean, I'm saying cameras, like, you know, SLRs that are hooked up. Yeah, I'm not like that because I'm just a normal guy that works for a living, retired from the Navy, but still do what I do while I was in the Navy, just outside the Navy. I have a family. Obviously, I have dogs. I have a normal work routine. So, my incorporation of my streaming and setup, it's more fun for me to do it. I'm not looking at making them as a monetary thing. Would I love to just fully retire and just be able to have fun and race and spend time with my family, do all that stuff? Of course. But, you know, with, you know, having 4 kids, I have 2 of my own, 2 stepkids, and my wife, and then my 8 dogs, my 2 cats, 2 snakes, because both daughters have a snake. My wife's a home health nurse, so we both work a lot to be able to provide for our family to have like the nice things. So my wife totally endorsed me on let me have a sim rig. I used to play World of Warcraft. I was very big on that. I built all our computers. They're all custom water cooled, and I had a blast doing it. Um, so my fun time is, you know, was playing WoW, and then I just kind of got tired, and then saw a lot of sim racing stuff. You know, obviously the movie Gran Turismo came out, and I used to play Gran Turismo when it originally came out on PS1, and I was a big console gamer for a long time. And then, you know, with the Navy, a lot of deployments and stuff, I kind of got out of that. So now I'm just kind of getting back into it because I have more time. No more on duties, no more on calls. So yeah, that part's nice. I don't plan on making like full on YouTube videos where I'm like showing my rig and doing all of that stuff. I'm just here to have fun, stream a little bit. You get to watch them racing. I'm not the best, but I have a blast doing it. You get to see a lot of guys that are really good on my stream because they are really good. And if you like dogs, you get those too. Hey, let's see if I can get Eva over here. Eva, baby. Eva, go. Eva. Here, sweetie. Oh my god, someone's pulling my cable. I gotta get this out of the way. I'll tell you right now that 16 cable can be a pain in the butt, especially when you have all these dogs. Eva, oh, she gone. Yeah, here they all come. Yeah, so when I don't want the dogs here, that's what the gate back there is for. It's not because I have little kids running around. All my kids are teenagers. Besides Lucas, but he lives with his mom in Kentucky. Um, but yeah, there's sometimes where I just want to race and not get bombarded by puppy love, and that's what the gate's for. So when it's open, they have free reign in here. They can lay wherever they want, which half the time, um, if you see them walk like how Angel just did, they actually walk under my rig and they can come on the other side. Like you'll see Angel as she's sniffing the mic right now. So my rig, a formula layout, so it's very reclined and my feet are kicked up. So there's like a pathway that they can go walk under, which they use mainly to get on the other side of me to sleep. So that's where you'll see like the name Blue Angel Kennels. So a little bit of history behind that name. I obviously was in the Navy for 22 years, and 3 of those years I was actually assigned to the Blue Angels. So it was a very big honor to be with them for those 3 years, traveling, going to all the different air shows, and we have a saying like once a blue angel, always a blue angel, and I'm just proud of the team, what they still represent, and what they represented back then, what they've always represented. I've always had a big admiration for them. Plus, I always just love watching it, even when I was a little kid. Even when I joined the Navy, watch them out in El Centro when I was out there for training, it was always mesmerizing. So it was a very big honor to be a part of that team. And yeah, it's kind of my little tribute to the team. I did get permission through the Blue Angel Legal Office. So they are the Blue Angels, which is trademarked. But if you live in Pensacola, you get permission from the team. You can use the name Blue Angel, not Angels, Angel. So I got permission from them to do, our kennel as Blue Angel Kennel because we live in Pensacola. It's the hometown, home city for the Blue Angels at NAS Pensacola, which I still work at. And I actually work in the hangar that they work in as well. So I pretty much see them every day. During show season, I watch them practice every usually Tuesday, Wednesday, sometimes Thursdays. And it's still mesmerizing, and I'm still in awe every time I watch them, even though I pretty much know everything that they're doing. So it's fun, and I enjoy it. And we are still waiting for this hosted run. So once that happens, what we'll do is we'll get out of here. Close window. Pop up. So is anybody else having issues where, and it's only for iRacing, it does this crazy, like the pictures, right, as you can see, just are off. Like it goes static looking, but when you hover over it, it goes away. I don't know why that is, but it's only for my iRacing UI. So if anyone else has an issue, let me know. I probably should submit a ticket. I know they've been doing hot fixes. Um uh Give me 1 second. I got an important text message that I need to respond to. I'll be right back. Ashley. All right. And I'm back. So, sorry about that. I had an important text message that I needed to handle. So, we are still waiting for our hosted run. I know a little long, and I apologize, but they're still in the middle of another race And then they're done that, we're supposed to be kicking our stuff off. So this is a good time if you are on and you are watching, which I don't know if you are or not, because it says there's 3 people on Twitch, which I think one of those is the. And there's 1 person on YouTube, which I think is Mr. Bradley Tidwell, or was on a minute ago. Yeah. Do you have any questions or anything while I wait, or we wait? Please feel free to post them up. Let's see. I'll try to see if I can link Mr. Brad or Mr. Kenny Bourgeois. See if I can post it in here. Go. Okay, so that, if you're able to see it, is Mr. Kenny Bourgeois' Discord. He does all my liveries, which I kind of have quite a few of, and they're absolutely amazing. See if I can try to find someone here. Fortunately, iRacing sometimes doesn't show good quality of it. I got too many damn cars. Not enough liveries. So let's see. Let's go to a paint car or car model. There we go. So this is my FF1600 that Kenny made for me. What else? Let's see. This is my GR86 that I run all the time. So there's our dogs. So if you see in the banner of my disc or Twitch, so these are our dogs. This was taken now. It's at our pool, and we were able to copy it, post it in here. So he has done a great job for all my liveries. Let's see what other fun ones we have in here that he's made for me. Oh my gosh. So he usually does seasonal 2 for me. I've had some pretty badass season 1s. Halloween was awesome in my McLaren. So he's currently making my M2 and my NSX. Let's see. Is there any dates on this race? Oh, so demo drive. This is the new test platform. So these are ones that you get to test out. You don't get to keep. So a lot of the cars you have to purchase through iRacing. Sorry, my bandana's getting annoying. You have to purchase through iRacing. There are a few free ones. Those are usually the ones for the rookies. Like I said, the BMW, the new M2 is free. But not all of them are. So with this,